Hello everybody, my name is Eric Worre and welcome to networkmarketingpro.com, and today we're going to talk about the economy. It's a fact that we live in interesting times, isn't it? People have more credit card debt today, they have more challenges today, income is going down, businesses are challenged, all these different things are happening over and over and over. And as a response to this, many governments around the world, they're responding with bailout packages and stimulus programs, and who knows if those are going to work or not. I think the jury's still out on all of that, and we'll see. And I will tell you, on the long term, I'm not worried. I mean, we're all smart enough. We're going to figure out the current situation that we're in. Everything's going to be fine, whether the stimulus packages work or not. But here's what I will tell you. In the short term, it's going to be really challenging. In the short term, for most people, it's going to be a major challenge. And I will tell you, there's plenty of documentation that network marketing prospers in a challenged economy. The Direct Selling Association talks about the fact that in the last two recessions, the industry took an incredible boost. The entire profession took a big boost, more dramatic growth than they normally have during those last two recessions. There's lots of articles and news stories that talk about how people become open-minded and they decide to look at options during troubled times. And I'll tell you, those things are true. It's true that we do better sometimes than normal in a challenged economy, but I'll tell you, it's not the whole story. It's only a little piece of the story, because today, in this new economy, there are some fundamentally different things that are happening. I want to talk about that today. The important idea that I want to share with you during this show is our entire career landscape is changing, and it's going to change forever. The entire career landscape is changing. And if you take a look at the past, if you go back 100 years, most people were involved in agriculture. They were involved in farming, creating food. And then it shifted to manufacturing, and then it shifted again to these corporate structures around the world. And then we all learned how to fit into these different corporate structures. Most people that are employed learned how to fit into these corporate structures. And there is massive pressure, more than ever before, on the current way that people earn a living. There's four basic ways that people earn a living. There's blue-collar work, in other words, making things, fixing things, doing things with your hands. Today, that is so challenged. It's one of the first areas that's challenged in a down economy. Those people, as if you talk to them, they'll tell you it's really challenging right now to be able to make what they were making in good times in this troubled economy. Second group of people are the corporate workers. And I'll tell you, the corporate workers, the people who work for somebody else, they've got unbelievable pressure, because today layoffs are increasing, and you can't hide inside of a corporation anymore. People are being shut down, laid off, taken to part-time. Their incomes are being reduced. It's dramatic what's happening inside of corporations. When an entire company goes down, all of those people go to their competitor and they offer up their services for less money. So today, it's really challenging. The scariest place, I think, in the world today is working for a company. So scary to be able to be in that environment and have really no security. That whole pact of being able to work for a company, they'll be loyal back to you. I'm sorry, they're loyal to their shareholders. And they're good in today's challenging times. You are expendable. Third way that people make money in this economy is in sales. And today, it's challenging in order to be able to try and sell something in a troubled economy. So the sales environment is very, very difficult, no matter what sales environment you're involved with. And then the fourth area is traditional business ownership. And I will tell you, I feel so bad for traditional business owners, because they are the ones on the front lines risking everything, and holding on by a thread. They don't have huge cash flow. They don't have shareholders for the most part. They have to make it happen on their own. And if their customers slow down a little bit or a lot, things get challenging really, really fast. So that's the current pressure that's on the system today. And here's what's going to happen. I'll give you a prediction. And you watch this become true over the course of the next 5 to 10 years in the stages. We're going to become a completely performance-based economy around the world. A performance-based economy around the world. What does that mean? First, if you're not performing inside of a corporation, if they think for a second that they can get by without you, they're going to let you off, lay you off. They're going to be firing people around the world. They're going to be searching and scouring through every company in the world, trying to find the people who are hiding, and they're going to be getting rid of those people and sending them out into the unemployment lines. So layoffs is going to be stage one. Stage two is all the people who are on salaries and on hourly wages. Salaries and hourly wages are never going to be the same. They're going to change fundamentally around the world, and they're going to change to performance-based compensation. You watch how this happens. It's not going to be just the salespeople. It's going to be all the people. What they're going to do is they're going to reduce salaries around the world. If you're making $50,000 a year U.S., they're going to reduce your salary down to $20,000 a year U.S., and then they'll give you an opportunity each month to qualify with bonus structures and get back to the $50,000 a month. So if you hit your numbers for 12 consecutive months, then you're going to get your $50,000 that you've been getting. If you don't hit your numbers, you're going to get some percentage of that. You think that's a lot of pressure? I will promise you that's the new economy. That's what's going to happen in hourly wages and salaried people around the world. We are going to become efficient as a workforce around the world, and you're only going to get paid for what you produce, not just for hanging out. So what does that mean? This new economy, what does that mean for network marketing? Here's why network marketing is so perfect for this new economy. A number of reasons. Number one, it's pure. It's completely performance-based. If you perform, you get paid. If you don't perform, you don't get paid. Now that's going to be the same as the rest of the world, right? Here's the difference. There's no cap inside of network marketing. You can make as much as you can perform. You try and do that inside of a corporate structure. Once you get to a certain level, they're going to find a way to cap your income, find somebody else, cut your territory, cut your commission, cut your performance-based bonuses, back down to something someone else is willing to do it for. Inside of network marketing, it's pure. I earn over $1 million a year inside of this profession. How is that possible? Because it's a pure performance-based structure, and it fits so perfectly well inside of this economy. You can have that same opportunity. You can build as much value as you want without any caps. Second, the world is getting smaller. Because of the technology that you're looking at today, not only can we communicate better, but we can network socially with so many different people around the world. We can make legitimate friendships with people around the world, and we can build a business around the world. All these barriers are falling. All these territorial restrictions are falling. You can build a global business inside of the network marketing profession. Third, people out there that are not yet involved with network marketing, they realize that there's challenges. You don't have to convince them that it's a challenging time. And that leads me to number 4, and that is they're open. They know that they've got to find alternatives to their current situation. And network marketing provides those alternatives. We have to do a better job of telling the story to be able to let them know that they can do that. But I will tell you, they're open to looking if you are open and willing to talk to them about it in a professional way. And number 5, here's the biggest thing that I think is happening. It's beginning to happen, and I think it's going to accelerate in this new economy. And that is there's this major shift from people who came into this profession as distributors, hoping to get lucky, something for nothing, this lottery mentality, quick, get in and see if you can bring in somebody else fast before, and then sit back and do nothing. That's not going to work in a performance-based economy. It never has, never will. And it's one of the huge misconceptions about network marketing. It's not a get-rich-quick situation. It's learn some skills and make some and be able to earn money that you that you develop from the organization that you build and the products that you sell. But here's what's happening: this shift is going from distributors, these temporary in and out people, roll the dice, see if they can get lucky. And it's shifting to a group of people that are deciding, you know what, if network marketing is in fact a $120 billion profession around the world, operating in 100 countries, 67 million people involved, there has to be skills that I can learn. And you know what, I'm going to decide to become a network marketing professional. I'm going to learn the skills that other people know. I'm going to listen to what other people have to say. I'm going to develop the skills, and I'm going to be able to create the income that I want. And here's what's going to happen. As more and more professionals come into our profession, more and more people decide to make this a career choice, not just a roll the dice, get lucky type of situation. You're going to see an avalanche of people saying, finally, get me out of this current situation. Get me out of my current job. Get me out of my current sales environment, and show me how I can become a professional too. When that happens, in addition to all these different things, this new economy becomes an incredibly exciting opportunity for all of us. So those 5 things, here's what I would tell you. If you're not yet involved in network marketing, I would tell you, please do your homework. See if you can't define the skills. This program will help you define some of those skills. Define the skills necessary. Get past some of the misconceptions and decide to create a life for yourself. To decide to create some freedom and some skills that will help you develop the lifestyle that you want. If you're involved in the profession, here's what I'm going to tell you. For those in and those not in, even though we have an incredible profession, you can earn a lot of money, there's no free lunch. Especially in a troubled economy, there's no free lunch. It's not something for nothing. If you want to really create a better future for yourself, you need to stop whining and you need to start hustling. This is an economy of hustle. It's an economy of people deciding not only to learn the skills, but then to go work hard and be able to benefit from the waves and the transitions that are happening in our economy. Take charge of your future. Take charge of your life. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Please comment on this show. Do you agree? Do you disagree? You think I'm full of it? Do you think some of these ideas are good? What are your ideas? What do you think is true about our economy and how the network marketing profession fits into it? And until then, or as we close the show, what I will tell you is this. My hope for you is if you're involved in our profession or you decide to become involved in our profession, is that you decide to become a network marketing professional, that you decide to go pro. And if you do, you can be the change. I can be the change. All of us can be the change that we're looking for in this great profession, and we can lead people all around the world to a better life. So until next time, I'll see you later, and take care.